From CBS 2, this is Hour 18.
My closing argument is that for Mr. Smollett in this city, with this police department, to have reported this crime on January 29th, you saw what this city did. A lot of times people say, well, police officers sweep things under the rug.
What this city did was a full and thorough investigation. That is a legal line in Cook County. His name is Dan Webb. He is a former U.S. attorney. He was the man charged with recharging Jussie Smollett. Jussie Smollett now found guilty on 5 of the 6 counts against him. That is breaking news this Hour 18, and so ends a nearly 2-year-long saga. 9 hours of deliberations later, let's bring in our man on the spot from day one, CBS 2's Charlie DeMar. Charlie.
And Brad, Jussie Smollett found guilty on 5 of the 6 felony disorderly conduct charges that he was accused of. Special Prosecutor Dan Webb, he's actually speaking right now. He said this was a resounding verdict. I just asked him, I said, in all honesty, did you want all 6? He says it didn't matter. He says the jury, by finding him guilty on 5 of the 6, agreed with his theory of the case, that Smollett orchestrated the entire hoax and paid brothers Ola and Abel Osundaro to go through with it for a publicity stunt. Again, I do want you to hear from Dan Webb. He is speaking right now, if we can take a look at that.
Conscientiously investigate this case.
Mr. Webb, Mr. Webb.
0. Thank you for asking. None. So when we took this case, the county pays a standard amount of money each day or each hour. You get paid on the hour. Special prosecutors are paid. When I told Judge Tooman I would do it, I talked to my law firm, and we made the decision, if you're going to do this, then just do it for the public. I was asked for my firm to try to help restore the lack of confidence in the criminal justice system because of what happened there. That's why Judge Tooman reached out to us, and I told him, we're going to do it. After we made the decision to do it, I told Judge Tooman we're going to do it, and we're not going to charge anything. So there's been, well, there might be out-of-pocket expenses of a few dollars. The answer is we did it for nothing. We did it pro bono, and we did it because we thought it was the right thing to do.
Mr. Webb, what does this verdict say about State's Attorney Kim Foxx's decision, or her office's decision, to drop the charges now that you have this guilty verdict on 5 of 6?
And there you heard Dan Webb, the special prosecutor in this case, that he took this case, and when he agreed to take this case, that he was going to do it fully. And he says, he was going to do this for the public and for no other reason other than to, for Jussie to have his day in court, which Jussie, he never did. So again, Smollett found guilty on 5 of the 6 counts. We have not seen Smollett come down from the courtroom yet. When he did come into the courtroom to hear his verdict, it was pretty quick. He entered the courtroom, he took his coat off, he took a deep breath, he was dressed in a gray suit, a dark tie, and then the jury was brought in. The 4-person in this case identified herself as Miss Padilla. She handed the 6 verdict forms to the judge and then read them, all 6 of those counts, back to the court.
Charlie DeMar, thank you. Dana in the bullpen there. We hear asking questions too. Special Counsel Webb speaking of a lack of confidence in the criminal justice system. We know that Jussie Smollett said he was hate crimed because he was black, because he was gay. The jury said that's a bunch of bullocks, to quote the British. Irv Miller, 2 questions. Did they get it right? And then most importantly, I think people want this to be the end of the book. Is there anything appealable? Did the jury get it right? Are we going to hear more?
From day one, I thought that this would be a guilty verdict. It seemed to me that the corroboration of everything that the brothers said was put before the jury. From you saw videotapes, you saw the rope, you saw the police officer's testimony. You have the 2 brothers corroborated each other in their testimony. This case was corroborated, And that's what you look for in a criminal case. You don't just take somebody's word for it. You want corroboration. And Dan Webb put that corroboration before this jury. This jury got it right. And let me just say something. It's interesting that they found him guilty on 5 and not 6 counts. That shows they looked at the evidence, each crime individually, and exercised their judgment as to whether or not they thought the bullets were there by the prosecutor for each one of the 6 counts. They came up with 5. They didn't think it was there in the 6th. As an foreign appeal, I don't think an appeal is going to be successful. There's an issue there as to whether or not he may have been deprived by on due process rules on the United States Constitution for what Kim Foxx's office did way back when that made that would be bar this second case. I don't think that's going anywhere. Judge Lynn ruled it wasn't going anywhere, and I think this conviction will stand.
Irv, thank you. This is 2 juries in a row now. Rittenhouse and Smollett, you have given plaudits to, said they've done their job. And now we are joined by Dana. Dana, a moment ago, you went to a question many have on their minds. What message does this send to the state's attorney, Kim Foxx, who quashed the case? And now a jury says, no, 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 this guy's guilty of 5 felonies. Did you get an answer to that? And what else have you gleaned?
Well, you know what, Brad, I did ask the special prosecutor, Dan Webb, who is still speaking right now, what this verdict says about State's Attorney Kim Foxx's office's decision to drop the charges initially. And he sidestepped the issue initially, but clearly in his answer is saying, well, he felt it was the wrong decision, and that is why he took on the case. And then I asked him further if he felt this verdict was an indictment on her office. And honestly, I have to go back and listen again to what he said, because it was kind of a scramble and loud here. But he made it very clear that from the beginning that he felt that this case needed to be publicized. The public needed to hear the evidence, and a jury needed to decide if he was lying or if he was not. But I think the interesting question now moving forward will be, will there be any implications for State's Attorney Kim Foxx, who, if you remember, recused herself, and then a day or 2 later, her office dropped the charges against Mr. Smollett, and this was right before an election. So when that happened, a few days later, she was overwhelmingly reelected. So I think it's going to be some time before we learn if there's any political ramifications for the current State's Attorney with this guilty verdict today. Brad?
She has so far not faced any political fallout from any of her decisions. Dana Kozlov, we appreciate your insight there. Speaking of State's Attorney Kim Foxx, she just said, quote, "The jury has spoken. While this case has garnered a lot of attention, we hope as a county we can move forward. As the Cook County State's Attorney's Office, we will continue to focus on the important work, prioritizing and prosecuting violent crime." Special prosecutor just said there was a lack of confidence in said prosecutions, and many would claim if there was any sense of criminal culpability in Cook County right now, this case would have had a bow on it years ago. 2019, that is when it started. If you want to go back to our coverage, Charlie DeMar often leading the charge in it, go to our website, cbschicago.com, or go to our app.